In time-honoured tradition, in the 11th month, on the 11th day, at the 11th hour, our nation remembers. In stillness and silence, we observe a very sacred intercession. We pay our respects to all Australians who have served, suffered and sacrificed in wars, conflicts and peacekeeping operations throughout our history. We honour the more than 103,000 Australians who gave their lives to protect the lives of others. Our official histories record their deeds. Our memorials across the country, small and humble, large and iconic, speak to their valour. Our simple act of remembrance preserves the meaning behind their service and their sacrifice. Yet it's their own words, the letters and diaries penned by our soldiers, sailors and airmen, which provide the clearest window into who they were and what they were thinking. They were everyday Australians, thrust into extremists, who did the extraordinary. In going to war, they left all behind, their livelihoods, their loved ones, and their life's aspirations. On the Western Front in 1917, Battery Sergeant Major Norman Ellsworth expressed his yearning for Australia to his dearest mother. And he wrote, "Naturally, I'm longing to get home again, and there is never a day or night passes but what my thoughts are of home and home faces. But I hope to be able to see this business through before returning." Serving in the Middle East in 1941, Lieutenant Colonel Arthur Blackburn sent loving words to his little daughter Margie. He wrote, "I hope by now you've won the tennis tournament. Still, even if you don't, I know you'll play well and take your beating, if you're beaten, very well. I'm still thrilled to bits about your poem which you sent to me. I have it stuck up in my room, and lots of officers who have seen it have said how good it is." In writing home to those dearest to them, many on the front lines tried to reassure loved ones that they were in good spirits, despite what they were going through. Others were more candid about the horrors of conflict. In 1966 in Vietnam, a wounded Private Alan May recounted his experiences of the Battle of Long Tan to his dear mum, dad and fam, and he wrote, "The next minute our artillery was dropping all around us, and we could see the Viet Cong about 40 yards in front of us, just getting lifted off their feet and blown to bits. We were there for 3 hours fighting them. I don't mind telling you I was scared." Throughout our history, Australians have willingly jumped into the hell of war and risked all, and their words are a reminder of why they did. Lieutenant William Duchesne fell on the first day of the Gallipoli campaign in 1915, one of millions of soldiers who lost their lives in the catastrophe of the First World War. Flying Officer Colin Flockhart was killed in the skies above Europe in 1945, one of thousands of airmen who lost their lives in the calamity of the Second World War. Both Australians penned letters to their families prior to their deaths. William wrote, "Tell them, Dad, that for them and our country, we who are from Australia are ready to give what is most precious to all, that is our life." Colin wrote, "This war was inevitable, and I could never have been content unless I did my share. So never regret having given me your consent to enlist. I believe in the cause for which we are fighting." And such words are revealing. The reason why evil didn't prevail, why tyranny didn't crush freedom, is because everyday Australians chose to serve and sacrifice for a greater good. We remember our fallen so we don't forget who we are. May our memory of them hold us to the mark. And in remembering them through their words, may we honour them with these sacred words. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.